What's up, YouTube? It's your boy AP Trades. Happy Friday, everybody. And here's how I won finally $504 day trading the NASDAQ today. I literally said it in yesterday's video. I hope tomorrow, as in today, will be a good day and a win. Technically, for the week, I am still down like what 400 I think, or like 350 around that. Anyways, this is the P&L ski. Not gonna bother to post it, but here is the P&L ski here, and let's just get right into the video. How I caught a winning trade. Fuck, my bad, guys. Okay, so now coming into the day, what was I? Now the only scenario I had, really, like, let's just clear out the noise. The only scenario I had was seeing this 30-minute getting hit. So 9:30 open low, seeing this 30-minute get hit for us to go higher. That was the only thing I saw. Now, why is the reason for that? First off, we have no other way, or sorry, no other value gap or intermediate low to really like reject off of. And then also, what do we have above? We are now trending towards all-time highs. So that is my kind of magnet of price, and that is why I was bullish today, right? So now coming into 9:30, what do we get? 9:30. Now 9:30 actually fucking just pumps, right? Just fucks me over genuinely, like usual, and literally edges this 30-minute. Now keep in mind, at the time there was not this 1 hour, all there is was this 30-minute, right? So what am I expecting, right? It's just going to clear London highs. And what do I expect after that? Because this is a prominent draw, and that was actually the draw that I wanted to target. I expect that we're just going to chop, because that's what happens. 9:30 opens technically lower with that wick, just pumps higher and higher, and then once we hit that draw, we're just going to start accumulating. From there, I wanted a cont, right? That's all I could really see. However, what is happening is now we are opening up this 5-minute, but because it is unsponsored and we have these 30 minutes still below, I actually wanted to see a 15-minute. No 15-minute opens up, and then we are still in this 5-minute. From here, I really didn't want to take a con. All I wanted, and I literally said these to my buddies, is I wanted to see this, I wanted to see us now open this 1 hour, right? So now what would 10 a.m. do? 10 a.m. would open this 1 hour for us to manipulate into it, and then hopefully get now a high time frame cont, or essentially a mech model, essentially. And then what did we also have? We have 10 a.m. now opening lower, expecting a high close, right? So now not only are we in this 1 hour and the initial 30-minute that I wanted to see get hit, now all I'm looking for is strong displacement, right? We have all this LRL buildup. We have Trump fucking tweeting news. And what do we get here? Now, in this kind of scenario, I saw this 5-minute opening up, and I did not really want to take this inverse. I wanted it to fail. Why? Because I just don't like 5-minute inverses. They tend to fail a lot. So I wanted to see us respect it, generate more liquidity, get a resweep now, and then get our inversion, to have a proper break-even point at the 5-minute internal high, which is exactly what happened. So I'm literally just doing scenario based. The things that you guys want to do, and what is helping me recently, actually upgrading my trading frequency, because now I'm at 3 trades a week. Even though this was a loss, this was supposed to be a break even, and then this is a win. It's just setting conditions and like adapting to price, really. But I will say though, another major reason is because I'm not at school. These past 2 days I've skipped my first period to actually focus on trading, because I cannot trade in school. So what happens, we get our stop hunt, and now what I'm looking for, now what I'm looking for is also, I want to make sure that ES is also in a place of distribution, right? Both assets correlated. You can see right here, we do have ES now hitting this 1 hour and the 30-minute. And you can see that what have we done this entire sort of session? Well, we have us pumping 100 points or 150 market open. Now what do is we dump 200 points. So what tends to happen is we start to accumulate after dumping a lot, right? So for example, we dump 150 points, we see our accumulation, and now I want to see a very strong inverse. I want to see instant displacement after hitting this. One thing I also marked was this little 15-minute unmitigated, because if we were to tap now into another low time frame, paired with our high time frame gaps. That's exactly what I would want to see. And then we get our basically instant nice 1 minute inverse. Now, one of the questions I will get, or just people may be wondering, is why not take this 3 minute? Because this 3 minute was here, and that is the highest time frame. That is usually what I trade, or actually technically that is the model, right? Of what I trade, taking the highest time frame inverse. Now, two things to say with that. In all fairness, I didn't really peep that there was a 3 minute. I was just too focused. I saw this little 2 minute here, I think. Like, I don't even know if that counts in a way. I saw this 2 minute. Oh, no, sorry. I saw this 2 minute here, and I just didn't really bother with it. I didn't care about it. I didn't bother to look at the 3 minute. All I saw is that we had this 1 minute. And with this instant inversion, and the one thing that really made me confident is now seeing this 1 hour get fully wicked out, right? Not to mention we had this low time frame stop hunt, and technically we did have this SMT with the 15 minute. You can see ES never took it. Now, however, you can argue that the 1 minute, technically the 1 minute is valid. However, I would say that taking the 3 minute would be more valid, because ES has this 15 minute here, so you never know if it wants to tap in. But the reason I don't really care about that is because this 15 minute already is mitigated. On NQ, it wasn't. It was an unmitigated. So this only supports me even more. And then when I realized that I had the 3 minute, I honestly didn't even bother to go break even here unless I were to see a clear reaction from it. But what is the 3 minute defending? The 3 minute is defending LRL. The 3 minute is defending data highs, intermediate highs, high time frame relative equal highs, and all-time highs. So there's no point of me going break even here. I wanted to go break even for the 5 minute. Now, why did I semi TP like this? I actually risked around, I think, 350 or 400. I had 4 cons in. You'll see during my screen recording, if you check my TikTok, AP Trades, all socials, guys. AP Trades, all socials. Follow Instagram and TikTok. But if you see on my TikTok, my screen recording will show, like, I wanted to do essentially like slightly lower risk and then leave it for a higher RR, leave runners for all these highs, because I was so confident that this was going to be essentially the low of the day, and just pump. And that's exactly what we do. Now, technically, you will see again in my screen recording, I took out, so I had 4 cons, and then I had my TP originally like around here. I took out 3 cons. I honestly was thinking about taking 2, but then I just wanted to secure more profit. So I took out 3 cons and then left 1, and then I fully TP'd around here, I believe. Honestly, I can check the executions, guys. So yeah, right. So exactly. So I fully TP'd here. So entered off the 1 minute, this candle right here. Then I took out my 3 cons here, and then my other 1 con here. So definitely what I could have improved from this is, first off, taking the 3 minute. However, I will say mine is still valid. Like, I had a lot of conviction in it. For me, I'm fine with not taking it. But in just different scenarios, it matters. And then one more thing is to leave runners, especially if I'm gonna, if I'm going to take 1 con out, to actually leave it and just be confident with that. But other than that, I think it's a great setup. I'd say like an A- or an A. Great way to end the Friday, and everything just aligned. We have this sort of, you can say, lower time frame AMD model, right? So you have your accumulation, your manipulation, and then what you get, your distribution. And it's practically funny. I wish I would have left runners, because then I would have fucking been like a top ticker or some shit, and then caught low of day. So this right here, guys, is I'm gonna believe that it was low of day, and LOD, the low of day, right? That's the lowest price where lowest point where price will reach for the day. Not an order flow type of guy to just be using it like that, but practically I caught it right at this move here with the inversion, and that's how I trade. I trade with inversions. I like the pair, especially recently, AMD, and then just the PO3 having 10 a.m. open, low, high, close. And then other than that, yeah, we just had this more LRL here, right? More LRL above. Trump fucking news here, internal high. So everything that I want to see. Honestly, really do like this setup. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And just, yeah, take the weekend, guys. If you didn't take a trade today, or you did take a trade, leave it down in the comments below. And hope you guys fuck with these trade recaps. Let me know what I can improve on, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.